Dear friends in Jesus Christ, in today's gospel, Jesus is telling the disciples that he is going to heaven for the purpose of preparing home for the disciples, not only for the disciples but for all those who are going to believe in Jesus Christ. So he has gone to heaven to prepare a place for you and me. So therefore, what kind of place does he have to prepare? See, God created the world, God created heaven and earth. So do you think that heaven does not contain, or heaven is not so big to contain the whole people of the world? Do you think like that? Then why does he say that I am going to heaven so that I will prepare a place for you and you? So in a sense, I reflected in this sense, like he's telling us to prepare ourselves. It's not that Christ is going to heaven to prepare a home for us, but he is preparing ourselves. He's preparing ourselves to become a home for God, to become a spiritual dwelling for God. So that is what we need to focus, dear friends. That is what we need to focus, because Christ also says that he is the way, he is the truth and the life. He is the way, he is the truth and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through him. So we cannot see God, we cannot see God the Father, we cannot speak with God the Father. So how do we relate with God the Father? We pray to God the Father with the prayer that Christ has taught us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. So that prayer we are using. So Jesus is the mediator between God and us. So everything that we want to ask of God, we have to go through God, Jesus Christ, not with anybody else. So it happens in our day-to-day life as well. Like instance, how can you say? So when you want to meet a particular manager in the bank, so you need to meet his PA. And you need to meet his PA. PA will tell him when the manager will be available, when he can go and meet him. So in that sense, I'm not bringing Christ to that level, but what I am telling is Christ is very much important. Christ is the mediator. So he will show us the way. He is the way that reaches to God, that reaches God the Father. So therefore we need to focus on our preparation. We have to prepare a spiritual dwelling for God, for God's Spirit, so that it will dwell in us. It will dwell in you and me. So that is the main preparation that Christ is talking to us, telling us, instructing us through today's gospel. So let us prepare ourselves, dear friends. Thank you.